Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. My name is Kreepers, and for those who don't know, I usually play a lot of Apex Legends. I haven't been able to do a lot of content for it because I have some problems on recording and so on, but definitely I'm going to start as soon as possible. Now, I do have some information probably people are going to want to know, which is regarding, for example, battle passes and legends and so on. This is not a hidden information. This information was actually provided by Apex Legends, and they said that they want to release a battle pass around March. So we may seeing it soon enough. I mean, you know, we got like, what, 20 days until the end of the month? So I'm guessing we're definitely going to see the battle pass soon enough. This means that it's already ready. And for those who are going to complain about this, nobody's forcing you to buy the battle pass. The battle pass is actually going to be a good addition for the game, for them to actually make revenue to continue to provide the things that they provide to us, like the servers and the game and new content and so on. The game is fairly new, and it's obvious that it's already receiving new content even without the battle pass, those exclusive skins that we have to have, the legendary skins. And now with the battle pass edition, we may actually be seeing some extra new skins, and the price for the battle pass is $10. So pretty average, like most. I don't know how many levels it will have, probably around 50, 75, 100, maybe, you know, the usual. So we may see that just like Blackout or Fortnite. This is nothing new. But they also mentioned that back in June, they want to release new legends. For those who don't know, there was that in mind. For one of the legends, I believe there was named Octane or Octon, something like that. And this character apparently comes from the Titanfall universe, and it can walk on walls. As for his ultimate, I don't know exactly what he can and cannot do. Maybe he can run like crazy and like climb walls, literally climb, not just, you know, not just walk on the walls horizontally. We don't know. I don't know. I haven't. How do I say this? I haven't studied enough this data mine, but I should. I may actually be doing a video soon enough if people are interested in that. So we're gonna have some new legends back in June. I'm guessing it will be 2 because they're doing both of, you know, always on pairs. And then on September, we're gonna have new weapons. That's right. So we're gonna have some new guns, which, by the way, now that I'm mentioning that, that's also some good information to bring. They did nerf the Peacekeeper and the Wingman, the pistol of a heavy ammo. You know, they nerfed them both because they were quite strong. I think the Peacekeeper, I'm not entirely sure how they nerfed it, if it was the fire rate. And the Wingman, I know that it was the fire rate, so it's a lot slower. But for once, it's actually better to aim, because if you were trying to spam it, you would miss every single shot for sure. It was really weird. They also said that they were going to be fixing the hitboxes, making better hitboxes, because in case you guys don't know, it's hard to hit a moving target because the hitboxes are not consistent. I think that's 2 problems. Maybe the hitboxes are not the best ones for this type of game, or it's actually server issues. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, server issues, I'm actually talking about server issues because it's not the first time that I enter a game and everybody's in slow motion. Literally everyone. Or the times where the sound desyncs, right? Where I open a loot box, for example, I go walk away from it, and like 1 minute after, I hear myself open the loot box because the sound didn't happen on the precise time. The information is there, the sound has to play, but the server doesn't provide the sound for my client, and as such gives me that error, which it could be one or 2 things. Either they still have very weak servers and they weren't expecting this, you know, huge amount of people, which, by the way, I think they have more than 25 million people already, or they just having some problems. Maybe, you know, for the excess of sometimes too many people playing at the exact same time. So now for December, they also said they're gonna have some new loot. For the loot, for those who don't know, loot, they're talking about like backpacks, like you know, attachments for the weapons, maybe some new kits to heal, maybe some sort of a kit that heals half of your health and half of your armor. They didn't specify. Let's say it like that. They didn't say exactly what it was. But definitely it will actually be really good. For those who don't know as well, there was already a weapon added to the game named AVOC, which is an energy ammo based weapon. It's like an assault rifle, an energy assault rifle, and it basically is, after you start shooting, it has a little time of a charging, but then it actually has that power higher than definitely a light ammo weapon. Okay, so we're already seeing some good things being added to the game. As I mentioned before, skins which are variants to legendary skins, which makes you actually have legendary skins. And for those who don't know, you don't get loot boxes every level. So if you're expecting to go to level 100 and actually get all of them loot boxes, you only get loot boxes in every once in a while. It's not every single level. So it is good and bad. It forces you to definitely spend money, but, you know, it's good for them because we need them to have money in order to maintain the servers in the games and so on. It's a normal thing for every single game. Alright guys, so one final thing that I forgot to mention on the video. These 4 different things, as I mentioned, March, June, September, and December, they're different seasons. So this is going to be season number 1, season number 2, season number 3, and season number 4. So I'm guessing that because they're seasons, we're also seeing some sort of a reset on the leaderboards, okay? So just putting that out there because I forgot to mention it, and it should be in the picture right now on screen. So that is all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Battle Pass in March, new legends in June, new weapons in September, and then new loot in December. And that is all for today. I'll see you guys next time, and until then, have a wonderful time. Bye-bye, guys. See you next time.